Eddie Hearn, we spoke about Boots and maybe Vergil Ortiz later in the year. It's been announced Vergil Ortiz versus
Lubin.
Big fight. Great fight. Stylistic little southpaw against a very tough. Your thoughts on that fight?
Good fight, yeah. I mean, I hope he wins. I think he will. I think he's a favourite going into the fight, but it's a good fight. I mean, both guys, obviously we have Lima, who, might not have the profile of Lubin, but is, just as good, just as tough as Erickson Lubin. And we've got to come through in October. I think it's November the 8th, is it? Or whatever it is.
So the 8th, yes.
Yeah, the 8th for two great 154 fights on the zone. Then we're done. Let's make sure that by the time Vergil Ortiz wins, we're in the ring with him, announcing that fight for February, whatever it is, of 2025. That's the fight. There's no reason why we can't make it done. We've sat in the meetings with Golden Boy and the Zone. We're all on the same platform. I want to make the best fights in the world. Oscar wants to make the best fights in the world. Let's make it happen.
Vergil against Madrimov, you were there. How did you sort of see that fight, based off what you did?
Yeah, I mean, look,
Madrimov?
Madrimov had, no excuses. He had a chest infection. He was supposed to fight Bohachik. He had a chest infection, bronchitis actually, and he couldn't fight against Bohachik. He probably came back a little bit early, and I don't think he was 100% in that fight. It was actually quite a close fight. Vergil won fair and square. The style of Madrimov is difficult for anyone. We saw that against Crawford. He's not an easy guy to fight. So Vergil Ortiz is a very good fighter. I just truly believe that his style is absolutely tailor-made for Jaron Ennis.
Really?
And by the way, it's not an easy fight, but it's a great fight. And I believe that is the fight that shows everybody that Boots is a top pound-for-pound star. They're both two tremendous, young, undefeated fighters. That is the kind of fight that we want to see. And actually, when you look at Canelo Crawford, which is a generational great fight, they are two guys that are probably one fight away, two fights away from it being all over. They're in their deep 30s. These guys are in their 20s, absolute prime. And I just hope they can both come through in October and November and we can just get the fight made.
You spoke about him before, Joseph Parker. There was some feedback last week around Usyk versus Parker. We think that's fallen through. I want to be very honest. Do we need to see Usyk versus Fury 3?
No, I don't. I mean, it's like
agree.
It's like saying, do we need to see Usyk against AJ? Not really. I mean, will we watch it? Yeah. Would I love AJ to get him another crack? Yeah. Would you watch Usyk Fury? Yeah. But the reality is both guys were beaten twice, fair and square. They were competitive fights, particularly AJ 2 and also the Fury fights. But neither man won either fight. Why do you need to run it back for a third, other than we just, you want another go or you think we can beat him? Right now, AJ needs to come back and make a statement and then jump into a big fight, hopefully against Tyson Fury. And right now, with Fury's inactivity, there is no way he could compete with Alexander Usyk. He's on fire at the moment, and he's active and he's in training all the time. So listen, if Fury comes back and beats AJ or vice versa, AJ, maybe then they get a shot at number 3, but I just don't see the demand for either fight right now.
Would you, obviously this is a loaded question, but would you send, based off the way Jake and Joshua sort of, it didn't fall through, but Jake's going on a bit of an exhibition clown show, but would you throw Joshua into Fury next?
Yeah, but I don't think Tyson Fury would go into AJ next.
Okay.
I think he wants a run-out fight. By the way, I think we would prefer a run-out fight as well before that.
26.
It's been a year out now for AJ. The fight's not going to take place till, if they turn around and went December, maybe. But they're not going to. I don't think, if at all, I don't think Fury's going to fight till spring, summer of next year. So we can't wait a year and a half off the Dubois feet and then fight and then come back into Fury. We don't need to. We're ready to go. Very early, probably 2026. So we have a fight, I think Fury has a fight, and then we get it made. But that's down to Tyson Fury. I mean, we can't, at the moment he's retired and he's not showing any signs of coming back, to be fair to him. I think he will, personally. But until he does, it's just pie in the sky.